I want to talk about something no one really tells you when it comes to starting a farm, especially if you're a beginner, even though you've been on field for a long time. There are things that goes on that nobody talks about, and that is what I want to bring today. It's not about weather, it's not about climate change, it's not about your animals dying, it's not about drought, it's not even about your seed not sprouting. It's something deeper than that. I've worked with hundreds of aspiring farmers, even the ones that have been on field before me that still came to me for mentorship. And there's one thing I keep seeing over and over again. Even I have faced it too. The emotional, financial, even mental pressure that comes with starting and running a farm. You pour your heart in, you invest money, time, and energy. But still, the market does not favor you. People around you does not believe in you. You lose money. You try to act strong, but deep down you are breaking. See, I have been there, and I know a lot of farmers are going through this too. What makes this struggle worse is no one actually talks about it. We just go through. People just tell you start farming, start making profits, invest in 10 acres of land. You will do this, you will do this. Nobody actually come out to say, okay, this is the worst side of it. We just act stronger, and everybody just keep going. We all keep going. Nobody will tell you that you might meet debt on the road. Nobody might tell you that you might even feel isolated. Nobody will tell you that you might be working hard with no immediate result. And sometimes you just have this feeling of there are farmers doing better than you and you are a failure. I just have to bring this to the channel because at a point in my life, I've been there. And today I was just thinking that, Julie, you've been doing more of teaching. I want to bring this vulnerable part of me out so you people see that sometimes you are not alone. There are things that happen that it just have to happen for you to grow. Let me just share with you what I've come to realize when it comes to this. One thing I keep telling myself is even in life generally with my business aside farming, I do tell myself that struggling does not mean I'm not doing well. It actually shows that I am growing and I'm challenging myself to do new things. I remember the first 2 years when I invested all the money I saved, like all my life savings, into farming, and I could not come out with 1 naira. 1 naira. I was depressed, and it took friends, and that's why I said, don't isolate yourself. This is the time you need to talk to people. It took friends to tell me that you just started. People have been in this 7 years, and the success I was looking for is success that it took some people 10 years to make. So I have to reset my mind, and I began to take farming as not just a side hustle, but a full-time business. And here are the strategies I kept in place. The first one was I started drafting out a plan. The plan then was these 4 plots that this guy sold to me, that I leased to me instead of 1 acre. These 4 plots, I am going to make the money back because then he leased 4 plots for me for 60,000 naira. And I keep saying it. Then they were leasing an acre, which was 6 plots for 5,000 naira. But because I did not even understand land measurement, everything, and the place was thick bush, I paid 60,000. I told myself, every single dime I've wasted in this Oniyongi village, I am going to make it back. So, Julie, what was the plan? I had to network with other farmers that have been on field. See, I dropped everything I know and I started learning afresh. I met with this man that is into tomato farming. I'm not going to forget him. I told him, sir, Ejo, I have wasted money and I need money back. Where I'm staying, my rent will be due soon. I need to work hard. And the man told me something, said, I should go and mingle with Baba Jike, who is currently my farm manager now. That Baba Jike is into planting suckers. I should go and check out his farm and he's going to help me, like, give me a discount that I can sell the suckers for. And that was how I started selling suckers. I got plantain suckers from the man. He will treat it for me. I introduced treatment for him because then I read that plantain suckers can have nematode, all these diseases. So I started learning how to treat. So immediately I learned it, I started teaching him too how to treat. So we started treating the suckers and started selling. From then I was able to acquire 1 acre. See, this thing did not take me up to 6 months. I am very honest. I acquired personally 1 acre. Me that started with leasing land of 4 plots that they cheated me. I bought 1 acre, and on that 1 acre, all the suckers I've been buying from Babajike, I started planting it on my own acres, and I started doing it in a way that mine will generate more suckers for me to also sell. So have a plan, strategize. Don't just say, okay, because these 10 acres I've cultivated have failed, farming is not for me. No, farming is actually profitable, but you need to put a lot of things in place. And the first thing is having a plan. Once you have the mindset that I am not giving up, this thing, you must give me money. I bet with you, it's going to give you money. It is going to give you money. The next thing I did was I started small, and I had to be smart about it. So when I first got the money from the plantain sucker, from the 1 acre, and I said that I was not only selling suckers, I introduced farm setup. Yes, for those that have helped to set up their farm, that was when I introduced farm setup. I traveled to different places to set up farm for people. I met some boys in the community there. I met some boys there, and they are into farming, and I built them. Okay, this is how I want us to be planting these suckers. This is the measurement. Let us go to this farm. Then I was all over the place. Once you call me for setup, oh, you want to buy sucker? Can you help us set it up? I will arrange the boys and we will go. And with time, because those boys saw that how I was committed into farming and I was paying them well. See, you will not pay me 10,000 naira, and I will give my workers 2,000 naira. I would rather not have any percentage inside, because then I was building them so that I can rely on them later on. And I think that is what I am enjoying now. Once you pay me, Julie, how much is planting? You see all those planting fee I used to call for people then, 15 naira, 13 naira for those that I planted for. All the money goes to them. The only money that comes to me as profit was when I sold sucker with. That's my profit. But you see the planting, I don't have a dime, because I don't want them to feel cheated, because on the long run, I know we'll still do more business. So I started using the boys there, and before you knew it, I acquired my second acre. Immediately I acquired my second acre, I did not quickly go and be planting another sucker there, because I've not understood the way the sucker was. Because I want a situation whereby when you come that your sucker is having this problem, I want to have a solution for you. So I was using that my first 1 acre to be test running. Then the second acre I bought, I started doing short-term crops. I started doing cucumber, test running cucumber. See, it is a lot, but start small and scale smartly. Don't just say, okay, because you've invested 10 million naira, you will now close the farm. It's a loss for you once you close the farm. Let me just tell you the truth. It's a total loss for you once you close the farm. But you can decide to start with 1 acre and start again. Start learning it again. Like I do say, farming is a business I will never stop learning from. We will keep learning on it. Even as I am like this, I am still learning when it comes to farming. The next thing I did was I started selling before I produced. Like I told you, I started selling suckers. Even before I started planting, I started selling to understand how the market was. So when my own suckers were ready for sale, it was easy for me to sell my suckers. And aside that, as I was buying from Babajike the suckers, I was also buying plantain from farmers in the location, because I will see that they will harvest plantain and they will sell plantain 1,000 naira, one bunch, one big bunch. They will tell you, Oja Oyani, the market is not favoring. Eh? So what I'll do is I'll make sure I've had enough money saved. Sometimes I can save up to 100,000 naira, and I'll use it to buy the whole plantain. Then I'll start looking for markets that will pay me. Sometimes you see me, I'm inside my 12 market. Sometimes I'm somewhere in Oshun. Sometimes I'm inside Lagos, the fruit market in my 12. I don't know if you know the fruit market in my 12. I am there trying to look for buyers. And by the time my own fruit, my own plantain was ready, I've already had suppliers contacts, a lot of suppliers contacts. So you need to sell, understand the way market works even before you produce. Maybe one day I'm going to cool down and talk about this marketing aspect, because I think I do say look for market, look for market, look for market. But I've not really talked about what I faced when it comes to looking for market. But we'll talk about that. But yes, sell, look for ways to sell even before you start producing. Farming is not something you just be comfortable and say, I want to run it from my home, if you've not built a solid foundation for yourself. Another point is have a community, build community around yourself. When it comes to me, I built my farm location as my community. I made them my family, and it's helped me learn. If there's no crop you want to talk about that I don't understand, not because I've planted everything, but because I have made myself available in a community where there are different types of farmers, and I was there to learn. And now that everything is now online, you can join community of farmers and learn from them. And that's why I started this. I introduced the Telegram group back. For those that were in the previous Telegram group, you can join now. The previous one was taken down by Telegram, but I've worked on it and I've opened a new one. You can join and let us share ideas. Let us help each other move forward. Okay, so don't overlook community. In the community where you have your farm location, don't just be that person that will say, Ekare, how are you people? Be that person that wants to be involved in activities that goes on. When I say activities, I'm talking about farming activities that goes on there. You see someone that is planting pepper, and you know that in your future plan you have pepper in that your future plan to plant, and you're ignoring that person. Someone that might give you advice, one or two, and some people don't even know what they want to plan in the future, and that is why I brought out the planting calendar. Please go and grab the planting calendar. It will help you plan your farming details. So once you know what you already want to plant, once you see person planting tomato, Baba Lagbaja, well done. Oh, this your pepper is doing fine. What did you use? They'll be looking at it that what does this one want to know? They will tell you. But you now that you're asking, you've written it down. Okay, this man said this chemical works for this one. So in future, once you're already planting your pepper, you know that this is the chemical I want to use. I've not started planting pepper when I already knew everything about pepper farming, because once I see you are transplanting, I will not ask you, but why are you transplanting at this time now? As the rain has not started, you now hear him saying, you this Akowe, all these like learned people, you don't know anything, that this is why you transplant it, and this is why he's not watering it now, this is why. And with all those conversations we're having, it was building my own knowledge. So don't overlook community. Try to build and join, mingle with communities of farmers. If you're tired of guessing which agriculture business you are to start, or which one will even favor you, I've created two products for you, yes. And one is the farm planner. If you're ready, this is for existing farmers that wants to organize their farm. This is not a planting calendar, this is just a farm planner. In the farm planner, it gives you your daily to do, your checklist, your goal for the farm, what you are meant to do. It comprises a whole lot of things. And I also created a mini agriculture business starter pack. This is for beginners that don't know the aspect that they want to go into. I have created this for you. But before you grab these two products, I would suggest you go through what agriculture business is right for me. I created a checklist. It's a free checklist. Go through it, answer the question, then you can grab these two bundles. These two bundles currently, the two of them currently is going for 6,000 naira together, the two of them. So grab it while offers last. This is for the first 50 people that are going to grab it. This is like me saying thank you for all the support so far. So yes, that's why I'm putting it at that price. 6,000, that's 3,000 naira each. Please don't look at it that the price is too cheap. Go and grab your own copy. You can send me a message on WhatsApp to forward it to you, or you can, for those that does not want to make payments via maybe online platform, send me a message on WhatsApp. I'm going to forward the details to you, and I'm going to send it to you. Okay, this planner has helped me to make better decisions, and I am seeing growth, and I know it's going to work for you too. So please don't look at it that this thing will it work. It's definitely going to work just the way the planting calendar is working. So the rainy season have started. If you've not gotten your planting calendar, this is the best time for you to grab your planting calendar. Let's keep building our farms, and let's keep making real income. Don't forget the goal to make money from our farming business. I hope you got value. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you can resonate with everything I've said so far, please leave a comment for me in the comment section, and I'm going to see you all in my next video.